The one-shot VARGO-S is completely and utterly broken. With this setup, you are going to get so many accusations, everyone's gonna think you're hacky. So if I were you, I would use this setup before it gets patched. But then again, Vanguard doesn't really update their game, so it's probably gonna be broken forever. Here's an overview of the class I was using today's V2 rocket gameplay. Here is that secondary in case you're curious. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this one-shot VARGO-S class setup. So for the barrel, I recommend you guys to add the Ryan. Hopefully the names in Modern Warfare 2 are a little bit easier to say, but I recommend you guys to add this barrel because it's going to increase the fire by about 20%, making this thing kill about 20% quicker, which is going to be needed because the barrel, the magazine that we are going to be adding is going to be the 30-06 20-round mag. That's going to increase that damage to 77 with a vital damage of 90, and when you add the incendiary rounds, it's going to be a one-shot kill. Plus the bolt velocity and the effective damage range is going to be so high that you're literally going to be able to use this gun at any range and be able to probably kill them with one shot. But you got to hit the enemies in the vital area, so it's not super consistent, but you still can get that one-shot kill. There are a lot of cons with this magazine, and with the barrel there is a lot of cons. Like there's going to be a lot of recoil on the weapon, and so this weapon is going to take some time to get used to. It's probably going to take about 4 to 5 games if you want to get good with the weapon. For the next attachment, so if you want to make this gun kill a little bit quicker, add the recoil booster. It's going to increase that fire by 6%, but there is going to be more recoil. But since this weapon already has so much recoil, you're probably not going to notice that increase of recoil. But for me, I really like to have that mercury silencer. I just like to get a little bit more vertical recoil. It's going to make the gun a little bit less bouncy, and then we get some horizontal recoil control. And since we have a suppressor, the enemies aren't going to know where we're at. For the underbarrel, I like to run that carver foregrip. I believe in my last class setup on this weapon, I was running the hand stop just so I get a balance between vertical and horizontal, but there's not that much horizontal recoil on the weapon, and so that's why I'm running the carver foregrip just so I get more vertical because the weapon is very bouncy. We are losing ADS speed, but that's okay because for the barrel, for the rear grip, we are going to be adding the fabric grip, which we are going to lose a lot of our recoil control. But trust me, this weapon already has so much recoil that it's going to be way nicer to have more mobility than a little bit more recoil control. Say you do want a little bit more recoil, try out that rubber grip. You're going to get vertical and horizontal recoil control with no cons. For the next attachment, in my last class setup, I had the Zion custom SK2 barrel. This is just gonna, stock, I can't speak today. This is gonna add a lot of recoil control to the weapon, but we are gonna lose a lot of our movement speed and sprint to fire speed, making the weapon not that good for rushing. You gotta sit back a lot with the weapon. So on this setup, we're actually gonna be running the Ryan padded SL barrel. This is gonna add a lot of stray speed to the weapon, making this weapon feel very fluid and just very light. Plus on top of that, we're gonna get some initial accuracy and recoil control, which is gonna be super nice. It's gonna have a little bit less recoil right when you fire the weapon. Typically, I would run that stipple grip tip as the rear grip, but just for this setup, I want more mobility, and then we get the stippled impact with the padded barrel. So again, if you want more recoil control, run the Zion custom. If you want a little bit more stray speed and want to be more aggressive, run the padded. For the optic, I'm going to be running the slate reflector. I don't think there's any iron sights. Yeah, there's no iron sights on this weapon, and so I recommend to run an optic that you like. For me, I really like that slate reflector. For the proficiency, because the magazine that we're running only has 20 bullets, you are going to be reloading a lot, and so for me, I really like to run the icy veins. This allows you to reload a lot quicker when you're injured, which in Vanguard there's literally a million explosives everywhere, and so you are always injured. The hard scope is also a pretty good option just because you get a little bit more recoil, but I just value the icy veins way more than the hard scope. For the kit, we are going to be running that fully loaded just so we have extra ammo. Makes it a little bit easier to go on streaks because you don't have to worry about running out of ammo. And then for the last ammo, we are going to be running the incinerate. This is going to give you that 2-shot kill. Usually I would run that lengthen or the FMJ, but the bolt velocity is already 1,000 meters per second, and so you don't need to run the lengthen. And then usually I would run the FMJ so you get more penetration. Who doesn't like more penetration? But in this case, I think the incinerator is all around the best ammo type for this weapon. It makes it so broken and very annoying for the enemies. Here's an overview of the one-shot, one-kill VARGO-S setup, and just remember, there is a lot of recoil, so you got to get used to it. Let's get it. Dude, these enemies. Oh my god, no. Is there a guy there? Yeah, there's a guy right there, so I'm gonna throw a thermite. Cut back into here, and then we're gonna clean up his boyfriend. Came from a different angle. Dude, these enemies are not ready what's about to happen to them. This thing is so broken. I think the bar is a little bit more broken because you can get the same thing as this, like a 2-shot kill. Gonna cut in here and hopefully we can come up behind them. This actually might be insane, boys. I don't know if we have enough ammo for this, but it could be crazy. Nice slide. Dude, why are you so smart? You don't peek again? There we go. I barely even saw him. Gone last second. We could probably just sit here and let them funnel them. We can let them funnel into us. You can't really push up too much like you can, but this thing doesn't have crazy mobility. And so I just like strafe walk a lot around the map. Let them come to me. Like this thing is so broken when you use it like this. Oh my god. Dude, they actually can't kill me. No way your mic is that bad. He's a detriment to this team. Oh, I thought the incinerator would actually get him. There we go, boys. Come on, come on. I want to push up more, but I can't. Dude, where are they going? Are they pushing up this side? Oh, are they going mid? Okay, we got the local reinforcement. That's going to help a ton. Yeah, no, buddy. I know you saw me over there. What is this guy doing? Oh, I think he's AFK. There we go, boys. 15, 10 more kills for the nuke. Let's go. If I get this nuke, you gotta leave a like. It's still, Oh, are they all up here? Come on. I know there's a couple to my right, but we got these guys. Easy kills. Let's keep them coming.
Good job, baby.
Oh my god, I can't believe I just missed all those shots. They're okay. We got these guys below me. Just in case they come up the ladder. See that incendiary, boys? There's the V2, boys. Leave a like for that. Let's fucking go, boys. First try, first game on. We got the nuke. That's efficient. Let's fucking go. Dude, this gun is so hard to use. You guys see me struggling trying to control it. But with some practice, you guys can actually pop off with it. This is just like my first game on. Oh my god, let's go, boys. This is like one of those weapons where you have to use them like a few games, like 4 to 5 games. And then you'll get like the hang of it. And then you'll realize the power behind it. But then again, you always can just use the bar. But if you're trying to piss some people off and search and destroy, use this thing. The incinerator always pisses them off. It is so funny. Also, a couple of you guys are wondering why I'm growing out the beard. The reason I'm growing out the beard is because, you know, your boy's got some riz. I was at this club. It was July Halloween. Hopefully the chick isn't watching this video, but I did a few cold approaches. They weren't too successful. I wasn't good at figuring out if someone has a boyfriend or not. But I walked up to a few, and then there was one. Oh my god! Stop! There was this one chick that I thought was beautiful, and then I realized that she was from my school. Like I graduated with her, but she was like 4 grades above me or 3 grades above me. And so she didn't really know me. I knew her, obviously. I was just a little horny boy in high school, looking up to the older classmates. And so I walked up to her. You know, I had my riz and everything. But the first thing that she said was, "But you're too young." I was like, what the fuck, dude? And that was when I was like shaved clean. And so... Dude, where's the audio? I just lost all audio in my game. What is this? Do you guys ever have that happen where your guy just goes deaf? What the fuck was that? So I pretty much walked up to her, said a couple things. And then I think the first thing that she said, or after a few words, she said, "But you're too young." And I was like, what the fuck? But, you know, I still secured the number. She asked for my Instagram. Been talking for a little bit, you know. Got the riz. But I gotta grow out the beard now. So I'm growing it out. So far, when I go out to... I've only been out to a few bars. I really never drink. I just kind of stay at home. Went out to a couple places. I usually get carded everywhere I go. But since I've had this beard, I've only been carded 3 times. And I've had to buy alcohol like 5 times, I think. And so I've already not been carded because of the beard. I've had a 60-year-old woman hit on me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And so the beard has powers. Okay, we gotta call on this V2 rocket because my teammates are gonna win this game. My teammates are always so good in patrol. I don't know if it's just because of me. Dude, do you see this thing? You guys gotta use this thing. Oh my god, imagine being him. I would just uninstall at that point. Oh my god. Boys, I can't wait for Modern Warfare 2. We are going to go so hard. So hard on that game. Like, content-wise, of good content, non-class set of content. I got the whole plan, boys. Let's go. Leave a like for that. And if you are new, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 40,000 subscribers before Modern Warfare 2. And I'm recording. Let's go. Like, half the time. Okay, not half the time. But a lot of the time, I'm just not recording. I'm like, I just told this amazing story. Got a V2 rocket. And then I just wasn't recording. That is the biggest buzzkill for content creators. Let's see how many kills we got. 82 kills and... 9 deaths, not too bad. That's like a 9 KD. Look at that. I know math.